Imagine a world without the arts. No singing in the car or listening to music while running. No dancing at a party. No pictures or artwork anywhere. The arts are an essential and necessary part of our lives, but are always taken for granted. If everyone says that the arts are so important, why is the public school system constantly cutting the budget? As I grew up and went through the public school system, the arts, specifically music, was everything to me. This is me in the 5th grade playing my tuba. I was a band nerd and proud of it. From day one, band has taught me the skills I need to succeed in the world, as well as giving me tons of friends and a second family. No matter what else was going on, something related to music was there to help me out. Many skills I have learned from music are useful in my everyday life. I decided I was going to go to school to become a music educator, so I could change lives for the better doing what I love. The arts are so important to me that I believe it is worth dedicating my entire life to it. This is another picture of me, still playing the tuba 9 years later. Students who participate in the arts do better in school. A study was done on 25,000 students sponsored by the United States Department of Education to compare student results on grade 10 standardized tests. It was shown that students in the arts had 72.5% of students score in the top 2 quartiles, while students not in the arts only had 42.5% of students score in the top 2 quartiles. Many other statistics support the fact that the arts allow people to be successful in school and at home, as seen in the chart here. The debate on whether the arts are important is a widely discussed issue, especially among scientists and musicians. In the following video, Neil deGrasse Tyson, one of the most well-known scientists, discusses the benefits of arts education with musician David Byrne.
There's a big issue, probably in other places in the world, but we feel it a lot here in the States. The funding for arts education is always under stress. And the school boards are wondering, do we cut the art? Do we keep the science? And there's tension. We know this. And I brought that up with David Byrne, and he had strong views on that as well. Let's check it out.
In order to really succeed in whatever math and the sciences and engineering like that, you have to be able to think outside of the box, and you have to be creative problem solving. And the way those disciplines are taught is not totally creative. The creative thinking...
Not at all.
Not at all. It's more like, this is this, this is this, this is this. The creative thinking is in the arts. A certain amount of arts education doesn't mean that your ambition is to grow up to be a painter, but you can use that kind of thinking and apply it to anything else, business, engineering, science.
And be better at it.
And you're better at that. You succeed more and you bring more to the world because you have these abilities that came from outside of your discipline. So bringing different worlds together has definite tangible benefits, and to kind of cut one or separate them is to injure them and cripple them.
Though the arts help academically, they also provide you with several life skills. Art students are better at communicating and being leaders than other students. Problem-solving skills and a strong work ethic are all inherent to being an artist of any kind. There is no doubt that the arts are beneficial to everyone. Funding continues to be cut because people think that a career in the arts is not really a career. The public school system is trying to prepare students for real life, so why should they pay for the arts if it won't be students' careers? Though some will make the arts a career, the majority will not. The difference is that those who participate in the arts will be more successful people overall. If the purpose of school is to set students up for success, then there is no excuse for cutting arts funding. Public funding for the arts has decreased 24% since 1994 and continues to decline every year. The arts aren't just a silly hobby. They are a way of knowledge and intelligence and should not be taken for granted. The arts provide an alternative pathway for students' problems as well as an outlet for excellence. Students all deserve the right to experience what it is like to be an artist of any type.